Hi. Occasionally, every now and then, you're gonna hear me mention some kind of group chat, and in that group chat is usually the place where I end up chatting people. And the interesting part about that group chat is that no, this is not actually my school group chat or anything, but rather it was actually something I was invited into. Wait, the lightning doesn't kill it? Oh, come on, bro. Anyways, this group chat that I was in, it was by complete coincidence that I was even allowed to enter into it. So, the story behind that is that I was part of a spar because I'm somebody that seeks out spars. I want to improve myself, so I would throw myself into debates every single day, and I thought that was cool. And the part of spars is that it's not just within your school, it's also with people outside of your institution. And I always just felt that enjoyable. I think I'm just gonna have to concede that I'm gonna lose my sunflower, I guess. Is that ideal? Definitely not, but I don't think I can get enough lightning reads in time. Is it what? Eh, I can sacrifice the vine. Yes, I'm sure. Anyways, so I was part of Spar, and honestly, I didn't think much of it. After the Spar, I was just waiting for the judge to comment. So what I was doing is that like, hey, I started playing Roblox. I believe the game was. What was the game? It was Revenge of the Slimes 2. Yes, I played that game. Revenge of the Slimes 2. Made by the people who made Buildables for Treasure. And I don't know, I was just addicted to it. It's probably just a 1 day thing. Yeah, it was like I played it for a week and then never again. And because we had judge deliberations ongoing, we kinda just had to wait there because, well, what else are we supposed to do, you know? We had to like wait for 15 minutes before the judge would announce the award or who's gonna be the winner of the round. Nah, that's crazy. Did I really have to do that? I hope it's per zombie rather than per time. Anyways, where was I? Okay. So of course I was waiting for this decision. I was playing Revenge of the Slimes 2 and I was streaming that, and of course there were other debaters on that call because it's not just gonna be one person because everyone is waiting for the deliberation, or at least ideally everyone is waiting for the deliberation. And I didn't think of it as a big deal, and after the deliberation I just it was time for the decision, and I decided to just give it a rest because I figured, yeah, no one's gonna talk about. Yeah, I just stopped playing Roblox because, I want to listen to what my judge is gonna say. I want to see what feedback they're gonna offer to me. I want to improve myself. So I left the game, listened to the OA, and when the OA was done, it was basically just a decision. I just went back to Roblox. But instead of leaving the call like I typically do, what I ended up doing instead is staying on the call, and not to stay, but I decided to actually keep playing, and I started streaming the game again just because I felt like it. And the consequence of that is I don't want to lose right now. Come on, man. Come on. There's no way. I lost the lightning read. Hold up. There is no Shiba way. Holy. Okay, whatever. What happened? Yeah. So I started continuing the share stream, and one of the people there was a person from Visayas, and he was pretty enthusiastic about debate. So I started talking to him because I thought it was an interesting thing. And he had a lot of things to say, and I wanted to know what he had to say. And because of that, he was like, "Hey, I can invite you to a cross-training server if you want, a cross-training group chat on Messenger." And I was like, "Messenger?" Because like for the most part, I've been doing debate in Discord. I wasn't expecting Messenger, but I was like, "Hey, this is interesting. I want to involve myself," and I decided to give it a try. And the first thing I saw was that there was like 300 different people there, and that's quite a lot, 300 people? That's not the usual thing you'd end up seeing. That's my wasabi would die. Okay, no, it doesn't. Whew. No, it actually died. That's so Shival. Hold up, I'm gonna lock into this. I can't accept that, man. I can't accept that, bro. 9 plants left before I get completely bombed. Winnable. Is there anyone that I need to be? Okay. Story. Yeah, story. Well, I got invited to the GC, and the first GC had like 300 people, and then the second GC was 200 people. And you know, the guy, he told me that it was a really chill group chat, and that people were just kind of talking to each other for fun. And he was completely right about that. It really was just a bunch of people talking about debate, just enjoying themselves. And that was such an interesting community. Because for the most part, I never actually had a Discord server where people were active and casually talking with each other. So this is definitely a first time seeing that. And honestly, it was just a really refreshing experience to see how like people were just communicating with each other. Not really communicating, but more like they're just being chill with one another. That was so cool. And I thought that was, you know, it's cool to see that there are other people that are interested in debate. And more importantly, they're actually talking about it. Because for the most part, my only debate interactions was literally just cross trainings. And this is the first time I saw something other than that. Alright, let me transfer. So yeah, it was just a random invite that happened one day, and until this day, I think that group chat is probably the one I'm most active on. Even compared to like school group chats, friend group chats, I'm definitely active on the debate group chat there. So yeah, that's just a random form of connection that I got over the 3 years. And that ends here.